I'm Dane Spangle, and today I'm going to be discussing on why hydrofracking should be banned. Imagine you're 8 years old and you just came inside from playing with your friends in the neighborhood. You're tired, you're thirsty, so you go to get some water from the tap, and it comes out all dirty and brown and polluted when you're expecting refreshing, clean, and clear water. That's exactly what happened to Justin, Jessica, and Joshua. As more and more news about climate change is coming out and how it can impact our world, it is smart that we consider on avoiding activities that contribute to the issues so that we can continue to live peacefully on Earth we call home. I have always had a great interest in the environment. I am taking environmental science this semester where we have discussed hydrofracking in detail, and I completed a major research project on it. Hydrofracking has an extensive list of negative consequences that make it unsafe to keep using, and therefore it should be banned. To start, we'll explore how it affects the environment, move towards how it affects society, and then finally finish with discussing how hydrofracking affects humans. First, let's see how hydrofracking is harming the environment. The fracking process consists of companies shooting millions of gallons of water into the ground to break the rock beneath the surface and then release gas that had been trapped inside of the rock. According to Greenpeace.org, a non-government environmental organization, the process of fracking creates water waste that is too poisonous. If it's too poisonous, it could kill ground vegetation and trees with no problem. Moreover, it has been linked to pet and livestock deaths all across the United States. By banning hydrofracking, millions of gallons of water will be saved. But also avoid the harmful impact that the pollution has on the environment. There will be no doubt be an immense amount of water pouring into nearby areas with unknown contaminants in it. Many who do not live near hydrofracking facilities and are therefore not directly influenced by it or have not studied the adverse consequences of hydrofracking, therefore only see the advantages it has. Hydrofracking allows us access to the gas that we usually would not be able to use. That means it brings down gas prices and saves us money. While it saves people money, the expelled fluids that have been found to contain carcinogens such as benzene, toluene, I'm not too sure about the words, I'm sorry, and heavy metals. Even though it's good to save money, having cancer isn't worth any compromise. Moving on, hydrofracking also has many harmful effects on communities. As if wastewater were not dangerous enough, John Hoffman from Tech the Earth addressed that 25% could cause cancer and mutations. 75% of the 632 known chemicals used in fracking could affect sensory organs. 37% could affect the endocrine system, and 40 to 50% could affect nervous, digestive, cardiovascular, and even kidney systems. It is certainly a major concern for their safety for communities which have wells either near them or in them. And even bigger worry is that the CDC is not taking the time to study the impacts and how to prevent the chemicals from affecting mankind. Those who are employed and financially sponsored by the industry may opt to ignore the problems with the hydrofracking process. Hydrofracking generates a lot of work and provides a solid income for many families. According to Claire Foran and National Journal, in an article from The Atlantic, there are just around 30,000 individuals who are directly linked to the fracking industry. While it would be terrible to see such a vast number of people out of work, there are clearly eligible they are clearly eligible to work in an energy industry and could easily move to work in the energy industry's co-friendly sector where their skills are very transferable. Next, let's go into the depth as to how fracking will affect mankind if it is not banned.